All right, guys, we have the first unboxing here of 2016. This is the Pawnee Brave Night Flyer from E-flite. This plane comes with external LED nav lights and also internal LEDs to light up the entire airframe so you can easily fly it at night. Bind and fly basic, so you just get the airplane here, no battery, no transmitter, no charger. Let's go ahead and open up the box. They do a great job of keeping everything nice and stable and secure in there. So I'm going to go ahead and just get everything out of the box, unwrap, and then we'll take a look at it. In a second, we'll take a closer look at some of these components, but here's everything laid out. And as you can see, there's not a lot to put together. It's pretty much mostly pre-built for you. And you do get a couple of the 3-bladed props, pretty cool. So let's take a closer look at some of these parts and pieces. In this bag, you have the prop adapter and the spinner. Very nice aluminum spinner. Really gives the plane a nice look, I think. You have a bag with your small hardware parts and also the hardware for flaps. Here are the linkages for the flaps and a few tools in there. And as always, E-flite looks like they give you a pretty nice detailed manual. Show everything. Not much to say about that. This airplane comes with aluminum landing gear. Normally, I'm not a huge fan of aluminum landing gear because it tends to bend on a rough landing and then it's hard to bend back. This gear seems to be fairly thick. It's fairly short, so it should be a little more durable just given the geometry of it. But yeah, usually I don't like it, but this looks good. I think that, hopefully this will hold up to some rough landings and I can definitely test that out. And you've got these pretty good sized wheels on it, so this should take off and land on grass, rough surfaces. Here is the horizontal stabilizer and elevator, nice big elevator. All of the control horns have this little foam thing protecting them, so that's good. And remember, always check all your control surfaces, your hinges, and your control horns. Make sure everything's nice and tight on any ARF that you get. In case something's loose, you want to make sure that it's fixed before you fly it, but looks good. Quick look at the vertical stabilizer and rudder. Everything looks pretty nice. Nice quality foam with some detail on it. I like the paint scheme on this model. It looks very good. And a quick look at one of the wings here. Pretty nice detail, nice paint. This paint might be a little tacky, sort of like what's on the Carbon Z Cub, so you may want to be careful with this. It might lift off fairly easily. And here we have the LED. Looks like a landing light there, little housing, and then a very nice bubble there with the wingtip LED. And you can see they did a very nice job on that. It's very clean, looks very good. And then on the bottom here, we have our aileron set up, ready to go. And then your flap, which is still in place. You need to cut the foam here and here to free it up, and then you need to add the servo with the linkages. So a little bit of work to set up the flaps. It'd be nice if they came already set up, but that's just the way it is. I think the extension is already there, yes. I believe the flap extension is already here. And yeah, I see it in there. The wire's in there, so I think if you take off this plate and get in there, you'll have the lead in there and you'll be able to just pop the servo in, connect it up. So pretty quick and easy to do. And definitely this plane will be a lot more fun with flaps. The fuselage has a lot of nice detail to it, nice decals. And you've got the pilot figure, you've got an instrument panel, which is actually pretty nicely detailed in there. 480 sized brushless motor up front, some exhaust detail there, 30 amp ESC. In the bottom, you've got your EC3 connector sticking out, easy access to the rudder and elevator servos. And one thing again is this paint is probably fairly tacky, so you're going to want to be careful taking the battery hatch on and off because it'll be easy to chip that paint, and that tends to happen with these planes. But here is the battery compartment with the Velcro, ESC down in there. There's your receiver. You can see some of the fuselage LED lights right there. There's some more in the back right here. So the entire airplane can light up, making it very easy to fly at night. And of course, I will do some night flying with it. All right, guys, that's just a quick unboxing of the E-flite Pawnee Brave, and I will be doing some flight videos once I get it set up, add the flaps and everything, and do some night flying. Should have that up pretty soon. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.